If you work at a large pharma company, you might have access to something called a backdoor Roth, or what Fidelity sometimes calls a spillover election. This is a really powerful tool for folks in the highest income levels because you have the opportunity to fill up the pre-tax bucket of the annual contribution limit, which in 2025 is $23,500. You're generally going to get a company match of some sort, maybe 4 to 6% depending on your company. But the IRS limit for an individual to put into their defined contribution plan, which is a 401k, is $70,000 in 2023. So there's a significant gap there that you could potentially put another $20, $30, or even $40,000 into your 401k after tax. That means that money's never going to be taxed again, creating a very helpful pool of assets to fund your retirement. So a really important thing for taxpayers to understand, especially this time of year, a couple weeks from tax season, is knowing what your marginal tax rate is. Now, the marginal tax rate is the amount of tax on the next dollar you earn. In the US, we have a progressive tax system. So the more you earn, the higher that tax becomes on that particular pool of money. Understanding your marginal rate is really critical when it comes to making decisions about how to fund a 401k, or should I do Roth or traditional? Because if you're on the edge of a bracket, let's say you're on that 24 to 32 tax bracket, it's probably going to benefit you to leverage the pre-tax savings, which is going to keep you in that lower bracket, than going up a bracket and paying 32% on that next dollar earned.